conversation where women don't need men. Tell me why it came up. Unfortunately, you can't make this shit up. Unfortunately, women can go and be with women and get what they need from a man. Men can't go with men to get what they like. That kind of comes up. And I'm like, the fuck sense does that make? And the whole being is that a man can't be prioritizing a woman. A man's going to be the way a man is and not grasping or understanding. Because the whole time I'm like, well, there's a question of understanding, and then there's like the pointing at and complaining of, or just having a problem with what's so. But if you truly want to understand, because men are different, filter and screen who and how you select as a partner, et cetera, et cetera. And the general, I was, it was actually repelling. That's why at the deeper macro level, I needed, by the time we were done talking, I was incomplete to the degree that I needed to know, how do you feel? Like, because I laughed at it when I heard it. Cause I'm like, so wait, women don't know what they want then, because if they don't need men, why do they entertain them? Why are they fucking with men? Why is men such the problem if there's so many options and you don't need this? And it was like everything not to just accept, because what repels me is that I'm all masculinity. I am all man, appreciation, the value, and all that. And I value, revere, and respect the feminine energy. And there's that it's a fucking dance. I don't want to be good at that part, and I can respect that I can yoke with a partner that's got that shit that I don't have. And just the missing of, well, you're saying like men, I was even saying like, okay, the outliers out there, this is why I do my work. Got that. I know how men can show up. And mature, masculine, grounded, showing up for all the shit that a man can potentially be. Are you actually saying that the general consensus is men have no value? Like there's nothing distinguishing why get a man over have a woman? And that was where I'm like, I don't want to build with a partner who buys into that. Like, do you really feel that way? And we're sitting here building this right now. Like, that makes sense to you? It's so entitled, delusional, just this is how life got to this point. How the fuck can it be so cushy and comfortable that you have completely forgotten how nature, how universal laws, how God just made it? Why? And that's, I was even, because you get down into the logic of it. It's like, because one of the things that got brought up, protection. I'm saying like, yeah, provisions, protecting, like the things that you can be at rest in when masculine is present. Yes, you can do it. And are you designed for it? Is it as easy? Yes, you're safe, maybe with the weapon, maybe with precautions. I have larger lungs, larger heart, bone density, size. I'm not as threatened by. There are no threats out there for me. Just being present allows you to be at ease. And all of these conversations, oh, women can be logical, women can be protectors, women can provide. And not that the can't, it's like, and that this is what brought me to the results, the data, is because it said women can do all these things and be happier. Like you can be happy, because just reflecting on Raven Simone's like, she's happier with the woman. You'll get the things that you want. And I'm like, yes, masculine doesn't show up to be what you want. And that's what the fuck we talk about. A grounded masculine man, it's not the man that you want. It's the man that you need. When shit flips, if global warming hits and the power system and the banking system go down in a week, it's some Armageddon shit. You want a man around. Fuck this woman and what she can do. Biologically, if you ain't aligned with men, you ain't gonna make it too long or end up some breeder somewhere and some shit. It's just the facts of it. And to negate that, because the what is life, the ongoing of society, it is peaceful, it is safe, it is cushy, there's laws, there's lawyers, there's police and governments and all these structuralizations of masculine energy that allow our society to be feminine. And to just have that put you in a view where there is no value to masculine, I was actually, over everything, as great as the fucking relationship is, I was unattracted. I was curious as to, by the end of this conversation, I need to know, do you actually feel this way, or is this the view that women are buying into? Because I'm hearing it come from this amazing great woman who pours me with the softness that I want, is meeting my fucking needs. And there's something there seated that shit, you might as well be going on girls trips every quarter. You might be hanging around with a bunch of single females, because that's a influence of, if you believe that, not in my household. That doesn't work on my lead. If you feel there's no value, get the fuck off this train. I love you to death, and we can't build with something if you see I have no value. I know what you bring to the table. I know I don't need you, but I value the other side. I just can't fathom that mindset. That made no sense to me.